Hello, collective. How is your vibe? Hello, collective. Patience with spirit is alive. Hello. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for tuning into our channel. My name is Patience, your favorite psychic spirit medium. Hi, Ophelia, host of Spirit News podcast on Spotify, where we teach you about non physical energy and how you are a non physical entity having a human experience. We are here once again with our favorite spirit team, my own spirit team, the Guild of the Golden Triangle, Mish Mirabelle Mantis. We have documented our whole ascension process starting 4 or 5 years ago on TikTok. If you would like to see what that looks like for us, so you can have an example of what it looks like, you can find that on TikTok through the description bar, through the link tree. We would love to have you. And we would love for you to follow us and be a part of our soul family. We would love that. All are accepted, none are rejected. We are having so much fun co-creating with you in this very unique, special way. I am so excited to bring another message forward. Spirit said, don't sleep on us. We appreciate all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, all your donations, all your emails of confirmation or validation of the messages we bring through. We are so grateful to you. We are so grateful to be of service. Our podcast is all of our metaphysical channeled messages, all of our wisdom that's imparted to us from our very own spirit team, where we are following in real time the guidance and suggestions that my very own spirit team gives to me from asking. So I am so happy to share any information and all information that I get from my own spirit team in hopes that it teaches you how to honor your own non-physical energy and to build your own relationship with your own spirit team, because everybody has a spirit team. Everybody does. Everybody's psychic. Your non-physical energy is what we title as psychic, but it is what is always connected to infinite source, the universe, to all knowing information. Anybody can tap into it, and we hope that you can learn through our own experiences how to tap into it yourself, so you can be your own source of guidance from within, from your own for your own soul's purpose. So we are so happy to bring the messages forward. I'm a childhood psychic whose gift was deactivated up until 4 or 5 years ago through hardships or traumatic experience. I love you too. Thank you so much. And we had decided to empower ourselves to learn how to control our psychic abilities, and so we could understand ourselves, and so we could understand what our gifts are for. We use our gifts for good, to be of service to the collective. If you would like a personal reading, we do personal readings. You can email me at patientewithspirit@gmail.com. This is a collective read, and we use YouTube as a way to develop our psychic abilities for psychic development. It helps me to understand energy and how to read it, how to feel it. It helps you understand the way spirit talks, because spirit talks in symbolism. And we hope by doing it that it shows you what it looks like, not for you to be just like us, but for you to know that it can happen. So that's our only hopes here. And we do it with love and light. And we hope that it is well received. And anyone who resonates, we're so happy that you're here. So we're going to do a collective read. I don't know what's going to come through. We don't pick what comes through, but it's been really fun. The last few ones have been so much fun. They're all fun. There's over 400 of them, so they're all fun. But the last few ones have been random celebrities that I didn't even pick. They just like come out. I mean, and I disclaimer, I can't prove that they're celebrities, but it's just fun to pick up the energy and the information and to learn whatever wisdom spirit's trying to impart to us. So what we're learning from energy is that it is fluid. It can be past, present, or future. It can be an alternate timeline. It can be an Akashic record. It can be a past life. Take it as it resonates. It can also be masculine or feminine. Hello from South Carolina. Greetings, Mystic Healer. Thank you for being here. We love you so much. Thank you for all the likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. So, and also, if this isn't your message, that's okay. It doesn't have to be your message. Not every message will be your message, but it's fun to get higher perspectives of linear views to understand emotions, to understand ourselves, to understand where people are coming from, because sometimes, not sometimes, most of the time, people are operating in their unkept emotions. So, it's our hopes that by doing this, not only is it helping us, which we don't get paid for this, this is just something we like to do. I just have fun doing it. That it shows you that you can do something that's fun without having some kind of big expectation for what's to come. Just to have fun is basically why we come here. It's supposed to be fun, Spirit says. It's supposed to be fun. Confirmation. So we're just having fun, and I picked some mint from the garden and it smells so good. And Spirit said to smell it every once in a while during the reading to ground myself. They gave me the knowledge that if you smell something earthy from the earth, like a flower or like cinnamon or mint, that it grounds you automatically. Positive. Spirit said positive. Which grounding is awesome. Grounding is, people are like, what's grounding? Everybody says grounding, grounding, grounding. You must ground yourself. Grounding is a fancy word for connecting with the earth, because from what I'm learning, or for what Spirit has taught me, is that grounding helps you connect your electromagnetic field with the Earth's electromagnetic field, because we are non-physical entities having a human experience, and our human vessel is literally made of what the Earth is made out of. So when you are feeling sad or mad, or some kind of emotion that makes you not feel good emotionally, to smell something, and it will help to ground you and kind of calm and help you feel stable and help you feel secure. So I have like a whole bowl right here, because sometimes the readings, from what I'm learning about energy and being an empath, is that I can absorb energy and feel someone else's energy that may not be a balanced energy, and friend, or and it doesn't feel friendly and it doesn't feel good. So you want to smell it? You can smell without using your nose. Dr. Bong, if you're going to be a naughty one, I'm going to get you out of here. Or you can be nice and you can stay and you can listen to what Spirit has to say. The choice is yours. Okay. I made some bomb coffee. All right. Holy Divine Spirit, thank you so much for being here with me. I am so blessed and truly favored. I am so grateful for all of my blessings. I am so happy to connect with you in this very unique way. Thank you for all your suggestions every day, for guiding me. I am so grateful. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, loved ones, beings of love and light, please, let's bring the messages forward. I am so grateful. I'm happy right now. I have everything I need and everything works out for me. So Spirit said Alice earlier, so I'm going to do Alice. Thank you so much, Holy Divine Spirit. I'm going to do my Alice in Wonderland cards and we'll see. I'm sorry. Thank you for understanding. Can you feel energy from my text? I don't know what that means. I was getting this image in my head when I first started this live, but I wasn't sure if I should say it, and I'm not even sure if I should say it now. But I keep seeing a tunnel, like like a car tunnel, but it goes underground and it's got like yellow lights, and I don't know, I just keep seeing a black awful. Yeah, I keep seeing a black car, like not a limousine, but like one of those cars that there's a driver, but it's not a limousine, but I can tell that it's driven by a driver who's got like one of those hats on, and they're going. It's a black car, and it's not even a new car. It's like a '90s car, and it's going into a car tunnel, but underground. I don't know why I keep seeing that, and I see the yellow lights, and it's nighttime. And right here it says sex drive. I don't know what that means. Spirit, what are you trying to show me right now? Thank you, Holy Divine Spirit. We'll see what it is. I don't know. But that's what I see in my head. And I was sure. Thank you, Spirit. Clock time. Time, pressure, in a rush. Time, pressure, in a rush. The color of this card, it's kind of reminding me of like the golden lights I see in the tunnel. Spirit said short on my vision. And this is on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. 9 p.m. So this says time, pressure, in a rush. Time, pressure, in a rush. Huh. So someone here may have been trying to get away from something in a car. They may have left at 9 or something happened at 9. I don't know why 9 is so important, but I just really feel like it is. Um, it was a feminine energy, possibly blonde. This town is haunted. This town's haunted, possibly haunted, or under some kind of scrutiny or some kind of pressure. They're trying to escape something. They were under pressure in a rush, racing against the clock to try to escape something. They were trying to get away. They were trying to drive off in the night. They're trying to flee. I want to say flee. The light just flickered. Thank you, Paul C. Everything artsy. Can I get a woo woo? Can I get an amen? Hey, Paul. Thanks for being here. So this woman, and she's look how she's holding her dress or her apron to her dress. It kind of reminds me of a curtsy when people curtsy, like some kind of formal way of, you know what? Let me look up a curtsy. Symbology of a curtsy.
According to vocabulary.com, a curtsy is an old-fashioned half bow that shows extreme respect.
A woman or girl is generally expected to curtsy when meeting the Queen of England. So this woman could be some kind of royal person or some kind of person of authority, someone who people like bow down to or like curtsy for, or she's in an environment where she is expected to bow down or curtsy, maybe to a royal, to someone who's considered a queen, something like that. Mom. Mom. I don't know why when Spirit just said mom, and Spirit said agree to look up symbology of a curtsy. And it says Queen of England. And Queen of England is a mum. And I keep hearing mum. Like this says mom, but I keep hearing mum in my head. Mum. Like the way that English people would say mom. Mum. Something about a car tunnel. Something about 9 o'clock. This person may be associated with some kind of royalty or someone of authority. This person could be English as well, or live in England, or be from England. They were trying to escape something. They felt like they were running out of time. They were racing against the clock. They felt like they were under a lot of pressure in a rush to leave. Impossible things, working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, fresh perspective.
Live stream.
Spirit said live stream. Spirit just said live stream. I love you, Spirit. You know what? I'm a woman, so I have breasts. If that makes you uncomfortable, then you don't have to be here, but I'm not going to wear a turtleneck. It's hot. It's the summertime. I'm not trying to show my breasts. I'm just a woman who has breasts. If it makes you uncomfortable, I can just stuff my hair and then it looks like I'll have hairy breasts, okay? There you go. Does that make you happy? No. Impossible things. Oh, okay. So, Spirit said live stream. So, this person was trying to escape something impossible. They were trying to work through some kind of disbelief. They wanted to get a fresh perspective because something unbelievable happened or something impossible. They're trying to, I told you, they're trying to escape something. Something that is of dragon, something that they were working through disbelief, it says. Something there's something impossible. They witnessed something impossible or unbelievable that they were finding hard to wrap their heads around. It was starting to become something that was like a dream or something almost like felt like maybe they were imagining it. Maybe they didn't see it. It feels like something they couldn't wrap their head around. Something that they couldn't wrap their head around. That's why they needed to get a fresh perspective. That's why they were leaving. But they knew that they were only had a limited amount of time because they were under pressure for something because they witnessed something that is impossible. They witnessed something that's impossible. What do they witness that's impossible that made them feel like they needed a fresh perspective? Ah! Curiouser and curiouser. Discovery, inquiry, weirdness, curiosity. I have another clock in here. 33. I have a 33 and a 44. And I have a glove over her arm. No problem, John Smith. All are welcome here. Doesn't this remind you of DNA? up here. Doesn't that remind you of DNA? There is a lot that I'm getting right now. I don't even know where to start to begin to describe the messages I'm getting from this person, this woman. She's somehow related to royalty, and she witnessed something impossible that gave her nightmares, something that was so out of her, that was a curiouser, that was so weird that it almost feels like cognitive dissonance. You know, I don't know if this has happened to you, but this has happened to me being a psychic. When I was a child, I witnessed, I don't think this person's a child, but I'm just saying it feels like this experience. As a child, when I witnessed supernatural things, being a child psychic, it felt very normal because I thought everyone was like that. But as I got older and I repressed it when supernatural things happened, I almost, like, I know what I saw, I know what I was experiencing, but my mind almost went, thank you, Spirit, went into cognitive dissonance where I like made an excuse or made a reason why it was just my imagination. There's something that this woman of royalty or someone who's related to royals, because it says a curtsy, she's curtsying here, something direct linked to the Queen of England, or if it's not literal, it's metaphorical, someone who's like a Queen of England, who's the queen. Spirit said mom, so it could be this person's mom or mother-in-law. She inquired about something and she got an answer or some experience that was so unbelievable that she couldn't tell if she imagined it or not. So she went, she needed a fresh perspective. She needed to leave the environment because it was so weird and curious. This thing she discovered, it was unbelievable. She was working through disbelief, it says. Long. So she planned on get a fresh perspective to take herself out of this experience. But there's some kind of stronghold. Look, a white glove is like over her, over her arm. And her other hand's up by the clock. So she knew she was running out of time for something. And there's also these little balls up here that really remind me of DNA. So something about a bloodline, something about a bloodline. She was running out of time. She was being pressured to make some kind of decision. And I also see pills, alcohol, and mushrooms here that are by these weird little blocks. Um, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say what I say. What is that down there? I can't even tell what that is down there. I'll show you guys. I can't tell what this is. I don't know if is that a chair or something? I'm not sure. So, this person was pressured by someone of authority, someone who, some spirits is true, pressured because to be part of a bloodline or something having to do with DNA, or maybe have a baby. Because look, her legs are kind of pressed together and she's pulling her skirt down. But she may have had some kind of addiction, or they were trying to control her through addictions. And she knew she was running out of time. But whatever she witnessed, something weird that was unbelievable, made her not want, it made her not want to have a child or made her not want to be part of this bloodline or something like that. I see a 33 and a 44. Oh my gosh, a confirmation. I'm going to say this could be associated with 33-degree Masons. I don't know. But her hand's up by the clock. Spirit said multiple spirits, and then she's in front of a clock now. Bye, Paul. Thanks for coming. So this person may have witnessed some kind of unbelievable something with 33-degree Masons or royalty or something with a queen, something like. I just got an image in my head, but I'm not going to say that yet. I'm just going to keep going. I don't know about that. Such a curious dream. Grounding. Didn't I just talk about grounding when we first started? I just talked about grounding to smell some mint. Are you telling me to smell some mint? Okay. Grounded. Returning to reality, coming home. So this woman is telling me this woman's passed over. This woman has transitioned. Whoever we're talking to right now, she's telling me about something that happened to her that has to do with the queen? A queen? I don't know if this is literal or metaphorical. A queen who's a hunter? Something about continuing the bloodline and having a baby. They may have been. I'm just going to say it. This royal lineage or family that was pressuring her to have a child may have been forcing her to take hallucinogens or giving her hallucinogens to alter her reality, to make her feel like she was in a dream or something like that. In this state of dreamlike reality due to whatever substance they gave her, possibly in a tea or something, or it could be a pill because I see a pill here. They were trying to box her. They're trying to box her in, and so she would make this decision to have this child, but she saw something or experienced something impossible that really made her not want to have this child, but she knew she was under pressure. She was being pressured about this child, so she tried to leave to get away, to go ground herself, to come back to reality, to figure out what's going on. Okay? That's what I got to begin. Correct. Thank you, Spirit. So maybe that's why I saw the car going into the tunnel, and she was being driven in a black car. She was in the back of a black car with a driver going into a car tunnel. Maybe she was being driven because she's someone of authority. She's someone that people curtsy to. She's like royalty or something. There's something about a bloodline. Something about continuing the bloodline. What should I do next? Spirit said correct. Let me see. You want me to do these ones? Okay. We'll do it's kind of a funny story. I just saw this. Being gentle and kind is not a weakness. Being gentle and kind is not a weakness. A reminder, we're not really strangers. Spirit, please tell me why she was under pressure to make this decision about having a child. Whoa, that was a mess. Because she was a mess? Discomposes. Let me look that up. I don't know what that means. Discomposes. Definition of discomposes.
Here's the definition of decompose, with reference to a dead body or other organic matter. Make or become rotten, decay or cause to decay.
No. Let me type it in. Yeah, this decomposes. This person is passed over. This is a passed over person. And there's mushrooms on here and there's mushrooms on here. I think this person knew that by not having this child, that their life was in danger. What are you trying to tell me? Being gentle and kind is not a weakness. This person may have been viewed as weak because they weren't like cutthroat. They weren't. Okay. Well, they were viewed as weak, but not because of that. This is a really weird story I'm getting. It's making me feel like, whose apology are you still waiting for? If you were to sell your soul, what would you want in return? What is something you've seen that you can't unsee? I told you, this person knew they were going to die. And that's why they were under pressure and in a rush, because they were trying to get away from some kind of stronghold, something about a bloodline. Let me look up bloodline. I'm saying bloodline because there's DNA in this, but I'm not like, what is a bloodline?
According to Merriam-Webster, a sequence of direct ancestors, especially in a pedigree. Also, family, strain.
Looking path.
What does it mean to have a pure bloodline? Pure blood means blood not tainted by blood of different ethnicity by marriage and subsequent birth.
Sarah.
It means producing babies only with people that are born in the same country, in the same ethnicity, the same culture. What parent determines the bloodline? Traditionally, the family name is passed on through the male line, but genes are passed on equally. Her son will carry genes as well as his father's genes. What's the oldest family bloodline? The Lurie family. Doesn't royalty worry about bloodlines? And we had the Queen of England earlier. Let me look up the Queen of England real quick. Queen of England's bloodline. The direct royal line descends from some of the more well-known figures in English history, such as John King of Magna Carta and Mary, Queen of Scots. But she descends from King Henry VIII's sister. You guys, I think I'm picking up on the energy of Princess Diana. I don't know if it is right yet. I'm gonna keep it going, but let me keep going. So, this woman who has blonde hair, Alice has blonde hair. Alice is also from England. I don't think it's Alice in Wonderland, but I'm just saying the similarities. This person was under pressure to have a child to continue a bloodline for some kind of family of authority. I don't know if it's the Queen of England, but this girl's given assumption. Yeah, this girl's given a spirit said assumption. I don't know if they're saying I'm making assumptions or I can assume that's what it is. I don't know. So I told you that this person was working through disbelief. This woman witnessed something that is impossible. They witnessed something that is beyond their imagination. They went into cognitive dissonance because it was so weird and outside of what she knew, and she was under some kind of hallucinogen when she saw it. So she wanted to get away to go ground herself, to return to reality, to make sure that what she saw was actually what she saw, to get a fresh perspective. And she wanted to think about the whole child thing because she didn't know after witnessing this if she really wanted to have a child with this family. So she went into, I think that's where the car in the tunnel comes in, because when I first started this reading, I got a image of a black car with a driver, and she's in the back car with a blue dress on. And this Alice has a blue dress in every one of these cards. Spirit said, "Don't go. She shouldn't have gone. There's something that happened because if you were to sell your soul, what would you want in return?" There's something about her soul. Like, if she were to have this child, it would like cost her soul. And she had a lot of thinking to do because it was something she saw that she can't unsee. Something impossible, something that was caused her to go into cognitive dissonance, something that she needed to separate herself from to even fathom what happened. What story from your life comes to mind when you hear indulge? Something she witnessed that was an indulgence to some kind of royalty or people of authority around her. Can you tell us more about this? Can never remember your name even though you've met like 20 times. So whoever this person that she witnessed indulge in something didn't respect her, didn't thought that she was weak. When she was really gentle and kind, she viewed that as a weakness. Oh, I said she. This could be a mom or a mother-in-law that she witnessed indulge in something that she can't unsee now, something that is like soul shattering, something that If she were to have this child with this family, it would have been like selling her soul, or the equivalent of selling her soul. This mom that she witnessed indulge in something she can't unsee that was beyond her imagination has didn't respect her, doesn't even call her by her first name, vocally hates you and your pets or children. Yeah, this queen, oh, I don't know if she's the actual queen or just an authority person or someone who acts like a queen. A mom that hated this woman. She vocally hated this woman, and that's why this woman felt pressure, because she didn't know if she wanted to have kids with somebody with a family that hates her. So she wanted to get away. How was your high school prom? This mom is very emotionally immature, equivalent to a high school person. What story from your life comes to mind when you hear warmth? This person, this person's kind and gentle and very loving, very quiet, very likes to help people, likes to be of service. This queen or mom viewed that as a weakness, and didn't respect her because of it, and indulged in something incorrect. What is the stupidest thing you ever did as a kid? Who would uproot their life and start over in a moment's notice? So, this woman may have gotten into a relationship at a young age, possibly out of high school, or like, between 18 and 25. Something that she had to uproot her life for. One bad spirit. And the mother of whoever she married hated her, and was pressuring her to continue a bloodline, but she saw something. How can I find out what she saw? How can I find out what she saw? Um, how can I find out what she saw? What did she see? What did she see that she can't unsee that it's left her in such disbelief? What is this? What did she see? The world's most obnoxious fraternity. And I have indulge here. So there's some kind of indulgence in some kind of addiction, or some kind of indulgence in something addictive. She witnessed some kind of indulgence of something addictive that was beyond belief, that was beyond comprehension, something that caused her to need to work through kind of disbelief. Something with children. Something with children and adults. Jordan Rayner, why don't you message back on the group? Jordan, if you don't behave, I'm going to get you out of here. Or you can stay. If you want to stay and hear what Spirit has to say, you can stay, but only if you're good, okay? If you're going to be naughty, I'm going to get you out of here. She couldn't unsee something that was indulged in, like obnoxiously, an addiction that she saw her in-laws or her mother. Something she can't unsee that has to do with children and adults. That's what made her want to leave. She's like, I don't want to have kids with this. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. She's like, I don't want to have kids with these people, knowing what whatever is involved with children. So she attempted to leave. How have somebody's seemingly minor words stuck with you through the years? But she may have been told that if she leaves, like she'll regret it or something will happen. So that's what made her stay for so long in this situation, because she was afraid to leave. Your very own jetpack. But once she saw this, she knew she had to leave. She was out of there like a jet. She tried, it says right here, in a rush. But she knew that by leaving, her bully would catch up to her. She was bullied in this family. She was considered weak by a woman, possibly a mom, who would vocally express how much she hates her all the time. She said, there's something she witnessed that she can't unsee that made her not want to be a part of this family. All records of your financial debt, but this family has threatened her with some kind of financial debt or some kind of ruin. So that's what made her stay for so long, because this mother bullied her. Putin, I cannot make it up, like a dictator. It was like a dictatorship, some kind of royal family. And she's like Keanu Reeves over here. She's like friggin' Neo. She's Neo. She's being held down by a patriarchy or something, or some kind of patriarch, or some kind of queen or something. I have the New England Patriots and the entire population of New Zealand. New England and New Zealand. New England. I'm telling you, I think this could possibly be Princess Di, and she's telling us about her experience with the Queen. I'm just saying, disclaimer, I cannot prove that, but that's what it sounds like. Okay. So, T-Rex about to eat 2 children and countless others. The world's entire supply of coffee beans. She witnessed something she could never unsee, because this matriarch woman, mom, queen, indulges in something that's equivalent to a T-Rex about to eat 2 children and countless others. This woman's a tyrant. Jordan, that's it. You're getting out of here. Goodbye.
5 o'clock.
Goodbye. This mom bully hates this woman because because they view her as weak. She's not part of the bloodline. There's something that she's not part of the same DNA. She's not part of the same bloodline. Let me look that up. Was Princess Di part... How do I say that? Was Princess Di part of the same bloodline as the Queen? Was Princess Di part of the same bloodline as the Queen? Was the fact that Princess Diana was a commoner the reason she died? Queen Elizabeth passed away on September 8th and had an uneasy relationship with daughter-in-law Princess Diana. Spirit just said, I will set it off. Princess Diana clashes with Queen Elizabeth. Princess Diana didn't want to have a child with this family because she witnessed the queen doing something indulgent that she can't unsee, that's like a lizard about to eat children or something that's equivalent to that, because she was so powerful, and the queen hated her because she wasn't part of the bloodline. She was a commoner. She wasn't part of their royal lineage, so she hated her. She disrespected her at every turn. She was like Keanu Reeves versus Mr. Smith or something. That's crazy. But painting. But through the years, how have somebody seemingly minor words struck you through the years? Through the years, this woman, princess, whoever this is, was afraid to leave because of all the threats that this queen or mom would make to them about how they wouldn't have financial security, how they wouldn't. There's something about, like, it says the person who invented microtransactions, like they wouldn't be able to do anything. This family would ruin her if she decided to leave or say their secrets. But she was under pressure to have a child with this family, but she witnessed something she can't unsee, something impossible, something that this family or queen did that was indulgent, that was like a T-Rex that eats children. So she wanted to get away. She tried to get away. She may have, maybe she did get away. I don't know. I see she was in a rush though. This says in a rush. Spirit just said murder. She was murdered. She was unalived because she was trying to break free from this family. She was trying to break free from this reality that was like a dream, that was something she saw that was she can't unsee. Something that was like being with this family is like selling her soul. Having a child or being with this family would have been like selling her soul. She's someone who's gentle and kind. She wanted to be free from this family. She wanted to return to reality because being with this family or this, whatever this is, was like she witnessed something that they indulged in that was impossible, that was caused her to be in cognitive dissonance. But she got into this relationship young. She thought it was what she wanted. And when she got older, she realized that that's not what she wants anymore. She may have had a significant other. She could have been having an affair or became friends with somebody that she ended up having an affair with, or someone that she fell in love with. She may have fell in love with somebody. Malala, someone Muslim, someone, I don't know. She has let me look up Malala. I don't know what Malala is. Malala. Someone who's Pakistani,
It's attached to
someone
an
who
item.
she could have fell in love with somebody else or became friends with somebody who was trying to be her significant other that was Pakistani or something. Um, so she feared for her life. She was like she was playing chess. She had to be very strategic in her moves because she wanted to, thank you, because she was trying to escape the British crown. All 40 people between you and the British crown. I cannot make it up. Hey, Devoe! I love you so much. She was trying to escape the British crown. It was like she had to play chess. She may have fallen in love with someone who's Pakistani or Muslim or something. Someone who became her friend that fell in love with her. She was trying to escape the world's most obnoxious fraternity, the British crown. Temperature. Red hot over here.
Ball to play.
Go on. So she had to play like she was in chess, like she was playing a game of chess and be very strategic because she knew that by leaving this family, it was putting her life in danger. So she tried to make some kind of move quickly in a rush because she witnessed something that was unbelievable that made her have the final decision that I can't be a part of this because it would have been like selling her soul. So she made a leap of faith to try to escape and she and she was unalived. And possibly her friend too was unalived, who was possibly Muslim or Pakistani. Oh, an external hard drive with 3 billion Bitcoin on it that can all be yours if it isn't hit by a trolley. Hit by a trolley. Hit. She may have
1
been.
year ago.
This person may have been worth a lot of money and they were hit by a vehicle. Maybe not a trolley, but something on wheels. They were hit by something on wheels. Maybe that's why I saw them in a tunnel when I first started. An evil witch that steals and eats children. Yay, Devon! I'm so excited for you. She may have had some kind of evidence, some kind of hard drive that proves that this queen or mother or mom was an evil witch that eats children. So that's why she was unalived. Mikey, go upstairs. Her and her friend, she tried to get away. That's why she was in a rush because she knew that her life was in danger. She was trying to play, it was a final match of chess. It was her final match of chess because evil this evil queen didn't want her to get away with the information that she knew. Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit. I'm going to end it there cuz I don't know what I'm picking up on. I love you so much. Bye, guys.